Hello and welcome to our second game of the third FSL Open between 4daGANG and Foxy Gaming. I'm Atomo, joining me is Akamaru. Akamaru, this is a do or die for both of these teams, isn't it?
Yeah, I we seen Foxy Gaming played in their last game against
Mhm.
Team Red Horse, and they did quite well in that. It's just that they have shortcomings and stuff, and
Yeah.
I think there is also a draft issue on Team Foxy Gaming. They're just too confident in picking that Medusa in the early stages of the picking phase. So I think that's one of the things that they can work out
Yeah, we
for their
didn't.
game here, because again, you said that this is a do or die match. That if they lost this series, they won't be able to go further in the FSL Open 3.
Yeah, and both of these teams also they went up against the first and second teams in terms of
Yeah.
ranking. 4daGANG went up against Roar, which is the second team right now in terms of ranking, and of course Fox went against Red Horse, which is the first team. So they both lost to sort of the best teams,
Mm-hmm.
but it was much more one side for 4daGANG. They was like it was just a pure stomp basically at the end of the game. We think we have the draft ready, so we're going to hop into that for a moment. Let's see what's going on here. Want to also shout out the supporters for the tournament, our partners,
Yeah.
Yahoo as well as Intel for making this possible. And here we go. Both of these teams, by the way, went for the Mars and Medusa combo in the games that they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Medusa is banned in this game though, so that's not going to happen. All right, so
Uh,
Bane. Oh,
is there isn't much
Ten
nerf on the
seconds
Medusa,
remaining.
right? That's
I don't think she was
why.
nerfed. I think she was nerfed a little, like not in this patch,
Five
but in the
seconds
previous patch.
remaining.
Yeah.
Her split shot does tiny bit less damage, like 5% less, which is really not a big deal. But
Mm-hmm.
overall, I think she's almost
Radiant
exactly the
team
same,
pick.
so I don't think there's any problem. But Foxy, they
Radiant
go with
team
their
ban.
Shadow Shaman for Sleepless, and Hanalisa on the Abaddon for the gang.
Dire
They
team
go with the
Yeah.
ban.
Bane as well as the Wraith King. How do
Great
you feel
King.
about
Nice pick.
this?
Nice pick for the gang. This cancels out the possibility for Foxy Gaming to pick out those heroes with
Radiant team
big
ban.
skills, like with the Magnus, that Earthshaker, that
Dire
heavily
team ban.
reliant heroes on
Mm.
their ultimates
Radiant
or
team ban.
AOE big skills. Like Ray King, he has second life, and he can tank up all
Dire
that skills
team ban.
that they have. But they are quite confident with this raking, like picking out on the second pick. Like, I think for the gang, they have a good plan for this raking. Like, this is just a passive hero. He needs just to farm, or he
Ten
can
seconds remaining.
also
Dire team pick.
build an aggressive
Radiant
item
team
like
pick.
early armlet and stuff. But okay,
Mhm.
Timbersaw is a nice pick for Foxy Gaming. It can lane up well against a raking. And again, they're heroes with you know s-
10 seconds remaining.
Hello?
hello. I think
Five seconds
I lost.
remaining.
You did a little bit. You were
I lost
talking about
my
the
Radiant
Timbersaw being
team
a
pick.
good pick.
Yeah,
Alchemist.
because they have
Oh.
so much spam to give out for the raking and stuff. They're not heavily reliant on their big ultimate. They have so much skill to give out.
This is very interesting. This alchemist pick,
It's quite greedy, I
Ten
think, for
seconds
the
right?
gang.
remaining.
Like, you need to
Five seconds
like
remaining.
equalize all the farming
Dire
areas and
team pick.
stuff. You have raking and alchemists that they just rely heavily on their farms, on the neutral creeps.
And it's not like you have good killing supports with Eventual Spirit and the Bane. These are okay. They're pretty solid supports. They do okay
Mm-hmm.
damage, but it's not like you have a Skywrath Mage and a
Ten
Lion
seconds
who can
remaining.
just burst people down. It's like
Yeah.
Vengeful Spirit and Bane. You're gonna need an
Five
offlaner who can make
seconds
an insane
remaining.
amount of space to justify the draft that you have. On the other hand, Foxy Gaming, you got Shadow Shaman Timbersaw. This is a good lane in general. They have good tower push when the Shadow Shaman reaches 6. Abaddon can remove a lot of the negative effects from Bane. So that's
Yeah.
a good pick in general. Just send him forward. Doesn't matter. He's like a Wraith King, but not really. Like a support Wraith
Mm-hmm.
King who could just go forward. So I like the pick. Like I just
Yeah.
like Foxy Gaming's first 3 picks way more than 4daGANG's
Yeah.
right now.
But I think the plan here for the gang is to this Reiki and Alchemist, they
Radiant
need
team
to
ban.
be a tanky. They need to get a tanky build so that
Oh.
the back lines can just give out skills, and the clash will be disrupted for at least for them.
By the way, it's the Sand King. Could be
Sand
Sand
King.
King mid and
Okay.
Timbersaw in the off lane or the other way around.
10
But
seconds remaining.
very active from Foxy
Mm-hmm,
Gaming.
mm-hmm.
They realize that,
5
oh, you guys want
seconds
to farm?
remaining.
You have Alchemist and Wraith King.
Yeah.
It,
They
like,
can, the goal here for Foxy Gaming is to just finish the game early on.
and they have good heroes for it. Like Abaddon's also
Yeah.
pretty good at taking down towers thanks to the course of Abaddon. Not a very good, but like it helps everyone else. Shasham is well known as pretty much the best support for
Dire
bringing down
team
buildings.
back.
You have
Radiant
these two
team back.
Timbersaw and Senku who just fight all the time and make space. It's
Mm-hmm.
insane.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Foxy Gaming. They can go for that Drow Ranger, for additional tower
Dire
push
team back.
and stuff. And
Radiant
like you
team
need
picked.
a ranged hero to fight this Reiki and Alchemist, right?
Yeah.
Drow Ranger might be the
Dire
best pick here
team
for
picked.
for Foxy Gaming.
All right, they go for the Ember Spirit, so it's going to be an off lane Alchemist.
Yeah,
Not
go for the
okay.
Drow.
All right, all right. I think the drop pick is pretty solid. I mean, you do have to worry about the swap and the Ember Spirit can poke, but like there are. I mean, they
10
do get
seconds
Blink Daggers on
remaining.
Alchemist. Wait, I'd rather go for something a bit more like the
Mm-hmm.
Ursa, maybe.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
feel like you could go in with that. Just go all in these melee, tanky, strong guys. We'll see if they go for that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. But do you think that PL is also a nice pick here?
And his band, the problem is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the gang.
I didn't
For the
notice
gang,
it. It
they were
was-
like, oh, you got anti-mage and PL, diffusal care, like not diffusal care, mana burners. We don't want to play against
Spectre
that.
is also quite considerable here for Foxy Gaming.
I'm sorry, which hero?
Spectre.
Oh yeah, Spectre would be pretty good. I mean, there's even draw. Like, there's nothing wrong with draw, right? Like, it gives you good tower push early on. I don't. My only worry is that once the blink daggers come out for the gang, it's like a tough one. But yeah, like Drow could work. I just think that they might go for something else. They have something that could carry that does some decent tower damage, maybe. And
Mm-hmm.
Juggernaut is in the pool. Juggernaut's also been getting more and more popular.
Juggernaut, or I think Slark is also good, but they have some some lockdowns towards the Slark, but
Even the lockdown though towards Slice, it's not amazing, right? Like I feel like Slice could be able to move most. What are they gonna go
yeah,
with? They go with the Luna, so very close to what.
Just a simple carry will do.
Right, it buffs off everyone's damage, so it makes it a lot better to take towers with the
Yeah.
Luna. I like that a lot. Looks like it's going to be the offlane Timbersaw, so it's going to be the mid Sand King, which I was feeling like it's going to be that way as well.
Mm-hmm.
And for the gang, I don't know. I don't
It's
know
just
how
a weird draft.
I do think it's a weird draft as well, and I feel like it's Foxy Gaming. They looked really good in game one. Their draft looks better in game two. I think I'll go in with Foxy Gaming. I think they'll take this one.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. It's just a simple draft for Foxy Gaming. You know what their plan really is like. If Luna gets to have a good laning stage, she can just go for just aggressive items and stuff. She doesn't need to farm all the time. She can just group up together with her 4 teammates whenever there's an epicenter available, and
Yeah.
there's ultimates available from the Shadow Shaman and Sand King. She can just go group up with them, and their passive time will be like, if they don't have ultimates and stuff, that's the time that Luna can just farm and stuff. But for the gang, I think these three heroes, Ember Spirit, Vengeful Spirit, and Bane, won't be enough to give out space for the two heroes for them.
I agree. It's like it just feels like it's not like you kind of lack damage. You don't have great control because the enemy has an Abaddon. It's not enough. And I also want to go look at the two teams' tower damage. You look at Luna Shadow Shaman one team. That's amazing tower damage. You have the
Yeah.
Abaddon that helps as well. But the other side's got what? Wraith King is pretty good tower damage, but the other four heroes. I mean, I guess you could say Vengeful Spirit buffs everyone, which is nice. But it's not the same. Like Foxy
Yeah.
Gaming melts towers, whereas for the gang, I just don't feel it. We'll see.
Do you
We'll
think
see.
this will be the classic Alchemist offlane that will just go give out Aghanim Scepter to his teammates?
Actually, is it gonna be? It could be. Wait. Is it? I think it's actually Alchemist support. July is their off lane player. You can see she actually has a quelling blade queued
Oh
up.
yeah, that's just the goal for the alchemist, just farm and give out Aghanim Scepter to your teammates. But I don't think that's too practical for them. Like, you have to sacrifice one hero just to farm and give you an Aghanim
30
Scepter while you can
seconds to
do it for
battle.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this support
Yeah. Oh, but
alchemist.
we will see. We will see. Let's not judge too early.
But that's our job. We're judging. We're like we have.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, right? So,
I
but let's
mean,
give this player a chance.
all right, we'll give it a chance. But by the way, people, if you guys think I'm mean, right after the game ends, Aki's like, "Oh my god, they played so badly. How could they?" So
That's not true.
The battle begins.
she judges more than I do. All right, so Foxy
Oh.
Gaming with 3.
3 bounty runes.
Oh, that's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how this alchemist plays. She has a level 1 in acid spray, which makes sense. Just makes sure the harass so much stronger for her side. And by the way, there is quite a lot of minus armor on 4daGANG. Like their Roche potential is pretty good. You got Vengeful Spirit as
Yeah,
well
early
as the
Roche.
alchemist. That's pretty good.
Oh,
The
yeah,
the
there's-
the cutest fight in the forest, Bane versus Shadow Shaman. It's like, all right, both of them have pretty 4 armor. Shadow Shaman a lot more base damage, but Brain Sap does heal you for a significant amount. So it's like, all right. And then both of them are like, I'm tired of hitting you. I'm just gonna
yeah,
go for
but
it.
Shadow Shaman, she put up an ether shock, so yeah,
She put out the pain a little bit. In the meantime,
again.
this
Okay.
Nin on the Sand King, with Sandstorm as well as Caustic Finales makes it quite difficult for the Ember Spirit to come
Ember
close to the
Spirit,
lane.
yeah. I have seen Yokwatch play this before when he was still in Neon Esports, if you could
Oh.
remember that. Like the Sand King mid lane, and he would just max out that Caustic Finale.
I mean, your Paj is just crazy. The Snapfire mid's my favorite. I love when he does Snapfire mid.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I rarely see someone else can make it work, but he does. And yeah, Foxy Gaming.
I just remembered him playing Sand King on the mid lane, and it works out fine. Like you can have all the creep waves. You will have an early blink dagger, and you will just be all around the
Oof.
map killing out heroes.
This Boots on Sleepless doing work, and you can see
Yeah.
like I know she's taking a lot of hits.
She has
Uh,
mango too.
the thing,
So
I think the big benefit about Sand King mid is that if you're up against another melee hero, like if you're up against a melee person, just it gives you so much advantage with the Cosmic
Yeah.
Finale.
and it's an Emperor Spirit, so it's a good
Yeah.
thing for the Sand King. But looking on the last hits and the nice, like it's kind of even. So
It's kind of tough for the Vengeful Spirit to sort of compete with the Luna when she's got all that bonus damage from Lunar Blessing. Especially once it gets level 2, you get 15 bonus damage, and like Vengeful Spirit, she's starting off like 60 compared to Luna's
yeah.
68, and we're just gonna go higher. Yeah, it's a tough lane. Bottom lane though, Cat Chaser, impossible to bully out of this lane basically. Like
Yeah.
there's no way you can get her out.
She's a Timber Saw. What can she do? She can do everything in the lane.
And just keep sorry, reducing the strength of the Wraith King, which
Yeah.
is it's tough. Honey Lisa, oh, that's a bit of an awkward spot she's got. Honey Lisa, she barely got any HP, but does make it out alive in the last second. Oof, risky.
Still alive. But Alchemist. The thing here is Alchemist has a low mana pool, and
Yeah.
the skills are quite costly for him. So he needs more consumables like Clarity, Mango, and stuff.
And she's
To
going
bully out the other support.
for an early Soul Ring, which is okay. But here's my question for you. I help me understand. Why would you pick Alchemist instead of another position for
Yeah.
like Spirit? Like Alchemist he's not doing much in the lane. Why don't I pick Spirit Breaker or Clockwork or
I do
Nyx
agree
Assassin?
with you. I do agree. I just don't get the point, but we will see. Again, we will give a chance to this lady on what she can show us today with this Alchemist support. Like, let's see. And that's what you're going to do. You're just going to the neutral creeps early on, and you will just leave July alone in the lane.
Nami, a little bit in
Okay.
trouble here. And Sand King Onion's got boots, one more hit, and that's gonna be first blood for the Sand King. And very awkward this Kami pick on the Alchemist, a bit weird. And you can see also then she's level 5 compared to level 4 on the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit about level 5 herself, but yeah, Sand King just doing a really good job so far.
And the thing that we can worry here, if you're if you're for the gang, is the harassment towards the Luna is not enough. Like you can just let the Luna farm.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah.
You don't give much harassment towards that carry player on the opposite team.
I mean, this is the thing. Like, this is what we're talking about. So it's such a weird thing to see this alchemist position for when it's like, yeah, there are other options, and yeah, Ninja very good at farming the side camps. She was doing that with Coddle in game 1. Now Sandking also a really good hero just to go to the neutral camps, get some extra gold, and go back to the lane when the lane is pushed out a little bit. Oh, look at that, just nice bonus gold. Foxy Gaming, even better performance here than compared to game 1.
Yeah, and it's the top of the network. I think it's the Sand King. Like she gets all the creeps and all the side creeps and stuff.
And first blood is
First
always
blood,
fun,
at
right?
least.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
first blood. And I love it. It's like Alchemist, the one guy who's supposed to like be really fat and get all the gold,
Yeah.
is like comes and gives first blood to the enemy. Needs to be careful. Alchemist, or get that. It's a maxed out stun coming out here. Kami, one slow, but it's not gonna be enough. And looks like Kami's gonna be fine. And look at that, just big suffering on 4daGANG. Okay, I hear a stun
Yeah.
from the Sand King. I don't think he's probably not doing anything. Although Ember Spirit does drop quite a bit of HP here.
Let me just fix my.
Alright, you go for it.
Oh,
I haven't seen much of the bot lane, but Wraith King is the least farmed core right now on the map. We said Timbersaw. There's just no way you can zone him out. They just don't have the damage for him. And this is the problem we mentioned. Like Bane, Alchemist, not much damage, and
Yeah, for the supports, right?
and it's like, well, Bane just get forced to be zoned out here. And Shadow Shop is able to just pull, stack, do whatever she wants because Bane's got their hand full just trying to contain this Timbersaw.
Okay, but I'm seeing here that on the top lane for the gang, these two heroes has a low level, and in a while Luna will get her level 6, and she can just go on the neutral creeps. And I'm seeing that Abaddon might be stacking up for her.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't. There's no kill potential. Like there's
Yeah.
just like Luna is so fast. You can generally she's fighting under tower, and Alchemist. So Ninja just missed the burst strike point blank, but that's fine. That's fine. We didn't see anything. Good try by the Sun King. Yeah, it's like they're like the network advantage just keeps growing for Fox Gaming, and then you have to say, okay, do they have big team fight on 4daGANG to come back? The answer is no. They don't actually have like a big AoE ultimate spell that's going to put them back into the game. You look at the other side, you have Sand King. That by itself, like there's nothing that they have on 4daGANG that competes with Epicenter.
Yeah, but I think the saving grace here for the gang is this Ember Spirit. If he gets items early on and gets a good rune, like she can just visit the side lanes and get some kills. But this is a very passive game. It's Wraith King and Alchemist will just farm and farm, and Ember Spirit is also a hero that needs items.
Yeah, it's like it is a very awkward situation. I mean, but it's like you said, the Ember Spirit could be the big factor, like the big saving grace for them. She could be able to go and make space. Like you look at the support, like Jasham's still level 2. That's a very easy target for them.
Yeah.
The Spirit, Abaddon level 4, a bit harder, but like there are opportunities for Ember Spirit to run around, make space. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. Item build. Anyone going for anything interesting here? Looks like Blink Dagger very soon on the Sand King, about 500 gold
It's
away.
too early, like 8 minutes, and he also have bottle and boots.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like a straight Blink Dagger. There's other items as well. My God, look at the last hit. 14 CS on the Wraith King. Oh, that's awkward.
That's too bad.
That's a little bit insane.
14. Yeah.
All right, looks like they are gonna be.
Well,
They
let's
are
see.
ready to go on Foxy Gaming side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh,
Okay,
uh,
I think we're back. We're back on game.
let's see. Wraith King might be going for Armlet. She might be able to help her team early on if the Armlet pickup is taken.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Why do some players max out Nightmare on Bane before Brain Sap? Isn't Brain Sap just a better ability? Or am I?
Nightmare. I think it's kind of a setup as well, but I don't see any setup here for Bane. It's usually like if you have Mirana, like you can have a better setup and stuff. But I don't really get it as well, or it might be a misclick or stuff.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
We'll
just
see.
tower is
I
under
mean, I
attack.
just always think that brain sap, like the brain sap level 2, you want to get it by pretty early
Yeah.
because it just doubles the value of the spell. You know, you get twice as much damage and heal. So it's a bit odd to see the max nightmare on the Bane, but who knows? They're pros, and we just talk about them. So maybe they know a lot more than we do, right?
Mm-hmm. We're just casters.
We're just casters. We don't know anything. You know?
Okay.
If we, I mean,
Ah.
to be fair, Aki, I can't compete in the tournament. But what's your excuse? This is all women. I can't compete.
I can't compete because I don't have a decent PC.
Ah, okay, that's always a good one. Kami and
Oh.
Runs ends up selling herself, but okay, Risa's here. This
This
is
is
a
what we are
big.
talking about. Yeah. This
Oh
might
my
be
God,
the big factor.
Even Bane is here, but Nana just sort of walks.
Oh, they won't be able to get in.
Oh no, they see that they see the courier flying in, but they just decide not to, and oh, that's a big
Radiant's
rotation.
bottom
That
tower
is.
This
is
might
under
be a
attack.
wasted rotation from Riza. She's just overstaying in the top lane, but let's see what they can get from here. If they manage to kill this Luna, they can just push out the tower and stuff.
Oh, there you go.
It might be too long.
Yeah, they're just not able to get anything. Nana just walks out of there. That
It's just Honey Lisa.
At least, okay, that is probably gonna lose her life, but that's okay. At least you get something out of it. But
Dire's top
I think
tower
Fox Gaming
is
don't
under
care.
attack.
Like Nana's alive, they don't. They literally could not care.
Yeah. I think the plan here is to divert the attention of for the gang, so they won't see the
Oh.
the
Top
few
lane?
stacks that they have.
Top
here.
lane, Sand King. She's
Look at
here.
the defense.
Chance of the ultimate goes for
Wow.
it. Two-man burrow
Riza?
strike. Riza is still alive. They do get the kill on the Bane. Riza, does she have? She does have remnant. She's gonna go for it, but not remnanting in far enough. Needs to be careful here. She's still
She
relatively
might die 7 seconds.
in a dangerous spot. Sleepless. Gonna be able to get anything off, and oh wow, that's not as much as I thought. And Kami gets that fully channeled, unstable concussion. It looks like July is gonna lose her life, so it's a 2-for-nothing trade in the end.
Yeah. And also they weren't able to get that tier 1 tower, so again that was a wasted rotation from that Ember Spirit. That it might be their big factor, or the comeback factor for the gang, but it didn't went very well. On the other side, to be fair, Ray King is just farming. So
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
even
tower
though we
is
say
under
Wraith King's
attack.
farming, like the net worth, Wraith
it was
King.
4 heroes that was on the top lane, and they didn't get anything much from it.
It
Radiant's
is.
middle tower is
I
under
mean,
attack.
this draft on 4daGANG is just so weird. I'm sorry, but so Annalisa, they're gonna try and kill her, but she has that. Yep, there you go. Borrow time,
time?
walks away. Like, what are you gonna do about it? So it's a very strange game, very low kill game. Like neither team's actually going to kill, and the whole time Cat Chase was just bottom lane like by herself. She's like, wait, there are heroes.
She's having the best time of her life.
Like I'm pretty sure if you tell Cat Chaser there are other heroes in the game, she won't believe you. She'll be like, no, there aren't. It's just me.
Oh, but wait, is Kami
Radiant
going to
structures
defend his
are
bottom
fortified.
lane? She's just level 5.
Structures are fortified.
She's got. Oh my gosh, she might be losing her life, and she does. They do. They win the kill on Kami top bottom lane side.
Honey
Top.
Lisa?
Alright, Honey Lisa might be in a little bit of trouble here. Can they get any spells off? Or it looks like she's gonna die. Okay, so it's a 1-for-1 trade, but they're going for the tier 2
Yeah.
bottom.
What's the trade-off? It's your tier 2 tower. It's very early. It's just 12 minutes into the game, and you will lose your tier 2 tower. And this is a good thing for Foxy Gaming. They will get this outpost and invade this bigger jungle for the gang. And again, it's 2 heroes that needs more neutral creeps, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Where are you
by the way,
going to farm?
Look at the warding also from Foxy. They got two very
Yeah.
deep observer wards in the enemy jungle. They and the outpost. It's like there's no way that 4daGANG can play in their own forest unless they bring everyone, which is like such a waste. You know, it's like you have to use so much resources just to get anything in the map right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh
attack.
god. In the meantime, Kami's rushing the Aghanim Scepter. Let's see
Yeah.
who do you give Aghanim Scepter to in this game?
I think Vengeful Spirit.
Bomber's
Would
Venture
give
Spirit
it-
looks like she wants to buy her own.
Yeah. Okay. Ember Spirit, you think?
I think Ember Spirit
Yeah,
could.
that's a good.
And Ember
yeah.
Spirit's always a
You
good
could
one.
take the Aghanims. But again, how are you going to farm your Aghanims after you keep on dying?
Oh, she even uses her ultimate, and that's gonna be 20. When she comes back, she's gonna have it, not have it for about 30 seconds. It's fine. It's a 8K advantage for Foxy Gaming. Remember,
Maybe it's just it's just draft issue overall. But if you can see the levels of the heroes, the three cores of Fox Gaming are really high leveled, while
Radiant's
for
middle
the gang
tower is
they're
under
just
attack.
sitting at level 9, level 8, and you can clearly see that there's something wrong with how they play this game.
yeah, there is. I mean, on the other side, you could say also Foxy Gaming is playing really well, right? Like that's they have a really good draft with the Abaddon keeping everyone alive. They have a frontline Timbersaw. Sand King mid was a great pick against the Ember Spirit, and of course, you have Shadow Shaman for all that tower damage. Luna hasn't even we haven't even seen Luna. Like she's just in the forest. The other Foxy, the four of their heroes are more than enough to control the game right now. Timbersaw going for that Lotus Orb early. Oh, nice blink from. And will they be okay? Okay, Timbersaw is asleep. Looks like she's not going to be able to chase anyone. And that's why you max out sleep early, so people can't chase you. I'm not sure how I feel about this match. She actually got 3 points in sleep on the Bane. 1 point in Feeble is pretty good. Alright, Stun comes out, Cat Chaser barely being tickled by this, and Sand King just jumps in, stun on 2 people, and well, I think they're not gonna be able to kill anyone. Kami, she's healing up quite a bit here, gets the stun off, although it's only a half-second channel stun by the Alchemist, and well, the nice double slide of fist coming out here. Sorry, double searing chains coming out from them, but not enough to keep anyone alive. Ano dies, and Kami is being chased. Nana, she wants this kill. Stun comes out. Kami, this is the. Oh my god, this is not enough. Meanwhile, it kills all over the map. I feel really bad for them right now. Oh, okay, another double searing chains. That's cool. That's
Radiant's
cool.
middle tower is
And
under
he is
attack.
able to stop the aggression here.
Radiant's
Aki?
middle tower has fallen.
Hello? I think my co-caster might be having a little bit of mic issues, but that's okay. You guys will have to put up with... Oh, and yeah, I think she is going to rejoin the Discord call in just a little bit. And yeah, and I mean, like, look at this. It's just... There's just no way for 4daGANG to play. Like, there's just no game for... And there you go. The other Serpent Wars come out. See, another tier 2 might be falling. Timbersaw could even consider going for like the flamethrower. She's actually going for Lotus Orb first, but she can go for a flamethrower with the shard and just get that if she needs to. And like, how do you fight into this? There's a big sandstorm. There's snakes. It's like when I go camping. It's like, oh my god, snakes, sand. It's coarse. It's irritating. Gets everywhere. And another jump in on the Bane. Bane. Not able to make it out alive here. It's just a Timbersaw, and alright, the tower does fall at least. There you go, tower falls, and that might be a dead Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit taking a lot of damage here, and he is gonna fall. So she is gonna fall, and it is a one-sided beatdown. It is a shellacking, I believe, is the professional DOTA 2 term. It's a shellacking by Foxy Gaming. Alchemist has one component of an Aghanim Scepter. This is their position for Alchemist. They really put a lot of faith into this Alchemist pick. And it is just... I don't know what it's supposed to give you. Meanwhile, Bane is going to lose her life again. Cat Chaser picking up that one. Killing spree for her. And Wraith King, this is your most farmed hero for 4daGANG. And Foxy Gaming, they got everyone here. There's no way they can save him. Sorry, her. And Wraith King is going to lose her life as well. Ember Spirit tries to do some sort of searing change shenanigans, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, what are you doing, July? She uses her wave of terror, but she's the one who's going to be terrorized right now. and she is gonna fall as well. It just kills. Like I'm almost saying is that one team's they're just losing a lot of life right now, and Foxy Gaming. They are actually ranked below 4daGANG, but they are going to be able to overtake them, at least in this FSL. Or that's what it looks like, unless some pretty impressive plays come out from 4daGANG very soon. Alright, well, 1 second. Alright, so what exactly can they do here? Alright, Alchemist got the second component for the Aghanim Scepter. I know this might sound like a small thing, but it could end up making a big difference here.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Well,
Radiant's top tower is under
alright,
attack.
so it's a tough one. Kami, she's gonna have to farm up real fast. She has kinda okay farm. I mean, it's like a position 4 Alchemist. What are you really gonna say in this situation, you know? The problem with Alchemist is that the stun charge up takes so long, and by that time usually Abaddon will have an Apothic shield ready. Like you can use one when she starts charging, and then you have one ready by the time she
Radiant's
throws
top
it. That's how
tower is under attack.
like good this Abaddon pick is. Then she's bottom lane. I think she knows that Kami's here, and there you go. She sees her. Gonna charge at the epicenter. Gonna just jump in. That looks like a pretty dead Kami to me, and oh well, Kami's dead. For the record, Kami means God, I think in Japanese, but she's not God in this game. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit, shackled. She's I don't think she was chakram, but she's dead anyway. Does make a difference here.
Radiant's top tower
And
has fallen.
Foxy Gaming approaching that 1k a minute advantage per minute that we that's called the death sentence right there. We don't see teams coming back from that. 15k at 19 minutes is pretty massive though. Alright, in the meantime though, they're just gonna go for Roshan on Foxy Gaming. Sorry guys, I'm also keeping track of what's happening to Aki. She's fine, but we'll have a little bit more maybe an update by the time the next game starts. And there you go, that's a free Rosh right there. Gonna take a little bit of time here, but there you go, Nana shows up and she gives you just so much extra physical right click thanks to that Lunar Blessing. Haven't even seen Nana do anything by the way. She just sort of she just comes up and it's like, oh, you guys are taking objective? Fine, I suppose I'll help. You know, why not? And it's a very close map. If you are, I guess the one thing they could do if you're 4daGANG is maybe send the Ember Spirit forward. Like let the Ember Spirit go forward, let her try to push out the lanes, maybe that will give you something. Like it's very risky. But on Foxy Gaming side, it's like if you up against Shadow Shaman and Sand King, so one of them could catch the Ember Spirit. I think Shadow Shaman has a Blink Dagger. No, actually, she does not. She went for the Aether Lens first. Interesting. So, it's still like you can still be caught by the Sand King and Shadow Shaman comes out from the trees. But if you're Ember Spirit, you have to push out the lanes. Kami is doing that as well. She's just going out, acid spraying a lane. She's like, all right, this is what I can do. Like this is the best thing I can do to help my team. Alchemist, 800 gold from that first Aghanim Scepter. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to get the first Aghanims? Vengeful Spirit's trying to buy one, which makes me feel like maybe she shouldn't get it. Oh, Anos did again. And bottom lane, this could be the first Rax falling right now. Shadow Shaman making her way there, bringing those snakes, but I don't even know if it's necessary. And oh my god! Riza just shows up, and I swear within like half a second she is dead. And I think July might be losing her life. Is she gonna swap someone out? Nope. She's just gonna die as well. And I don't think we've seen a swap in this whole game. Rax is gonna fall bottom lane here. This is was it a double damage? It was a double damage. No wonder I was like, she's hitting really hard. And it is a double damage Luna. Max out Lunar Blessing. Level 17, 21 minutes, just melting buildings right now. And yeah, there you go, another death on the Bane. I don't know how many times the Bane died. I think it's like 9 or something. That's a lot of deaths. Meanwhile, the lowest orb per chunk. Oh, thank you for that. It's 5 deaths. Okay, I was way over exaggerating. I'm sorry, guys. I was being mean to the Bane. But yeah, this loading orb pickup is also really good. Oh, look at that flamethrower. We did say it might be good for the Timbersaw. Timbersaw actually kind of dropping half-life here. Might lose her life for, oh god, 2 cores just dropped instantly. The rating as well as the Ember Spirit. You can't fight against the Sandstorm, and that's gonna be a dead Kami as well. We haven't even seen a single Aghanim Scepter, and Foxy Gaming, they're just done. they're just done with this game. They're like, let's just end it already. What the hell is this? And GTO play is called. Unfortunate for the gang. They will not have a chance to make the FSL Elite, at least not with FSL points. They will. There is an Open coming up, which is their chance to make it. But it was a complete beatdown. Foxy Gaming continue their, well, I guess start their run in the the lower bracket with a huge victory and a huge statement, really, from the get-go. All right, I mean, look at that, 2-21. Oh, who died? Who died on Fox? It was, I think, Angelisa died twice. That's a kick. You don't want a player who dies twice. What was that? But yeah, very impressive. Nin on the mid lane just crushed the Ember Spirit. That fast Blink Dagger. Like, look at Raiden. She's got Blink Dagger and Boost of Travel. That's it. But that's all she needs to make space. I love the Lotus Orb pickup on Cat Chaser. Just able to reflect so many spells. Sleepless to bring down towers. Angelisa with all the saves. Just an amazing performance overall for Foxy Gaming. I want to praise Nana because she's 3-0 and 9, but I don't even think she did anything. Like, she didn't even need to. But that's how strong they were on Foxy Gaming's side. Not quite sure who their opponents are going to be next because we still have to wait for their next match to end. But in the meantime, Foxy Gaming looking real strong. And hey, look, it's just me. It's just me in the Bat Cave by myself here. Hopefully, we'll have Erica back in Game 3, but we'll keep you guys updated. For now, there was a very quick game, but that's what we have. Hopefully, the next game will be better. We're going to go up to the upper bracket after this, and we'll see which teams we're gonna have there. I'm Atomo, and we'll see you guys in just a little bit.